Even Floyd, when you make yourself like we got issues on your anger, he's still the best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money?
It's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your local hosting in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
Wow.
Floyd's comments potentially in breach of contract, he could blow the whole fight up and never fight and also have taken a cash advance on the fight he may not ever have. He's broke! I'm sorry. It's just the truth. Floyd is so badly hurting for money that this is the stuff he's doing. Knowingly signing contracts for a pro fight just to go and publicly undermine it while taking a cash advance. Essentially going, cool, I need that money now. Who cares about that?
Floyd Mayweather is under financial pressure after reports said the IRS placed a lien on his assets over about $7.3 million in unpaid taxes from 2018 and 2023.
Mayweather is being targeted by the IRS over unpaid taxes, with some of his properties and assets being held on lien until the full balance is paid off. And if not, said assets will be fully taken away. This report comes from Business Insider, but is also now being reported by Ring Magazine, in which they reveal that the IRS has filed a lien versus Mayweather in Las Vegas, currently putting a hold on Mayweather's Vegas property due to unpaid taxes stemming from 2018 and 2023 that have now ballooned to $7.3 million.
This is not a minor problem. The government has reportedly placed restrictions on property in Las Vegas until the debt is paid. If the money is not cleared, those assets could be seized.
You think he's talking this trash because he wants a rematch? Do you think he actually wants
Absolutely.
You think he wants a rematch?
Look, another reason why he's crawled out of his rock, he needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossy.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
He's always spending, so I guess.
Absolutely. Look, he's not fighting anymore, so that big money's not coming in. Look at what happened to Mike Tyson. He made what, $500 million?
Right.
You think you can spend $500 million overnight? Absolutely.
Yeah.
What makes this situation more serious is the timing, as it comes while Mayweather is already facing questions about his business activities and a possible fight with Manny Pacquiao.
He's like, Mayweather's broke. I said, no. He's like, no, really. Mayweather's broke. Now, I don't know if it's true.
Right.
This is what this guy told me. I'm like, how could he be broke? He's like, yo, he spends like crazy.
Yeah.
Spends like
I
crazy.
mean, it only could go but so long. I mean, and you're not fighting.
Yeah.
Because I don't see Mayweather even doing any goofy like that.
But you would think that your investments would continue to grow.
Right.
As long as you keep your spending under.
While Floyd publicly called the rematch an exhibition, reports suggest he signed a contract for a professional fight, which could create legal issues if the agreement is not fulfilled. At the same time, claims say he used that fight contract as security for a loan, raising even more concerns about his financial situation behind the scenes.
Is that what's his feeling? But he signed a real fight.
So it's for sure.
Yes, the contract that we signed is a real fight.
Real fight. Okay. Yeah, because I know he said
I wouldn't fight an exhibition.
No exhibition. It's either real fight or nothing.
Yeah, it's a real fight. Yeah.
Is Spears still in Las Vegas?
That's the contract that he signed. I mean.
Yeah. Okay, so it's still happening then.
He has to remember that.
But it's still on? It's still happening?
Oh yeah, we did sign the contract already, so there's no reason why.
Why wouldn't?
Why wouldn't? Yeah.
On top of that, several Mayweather gyms have reportedly closed because of unpaid rent and staff-related issues. Reports also claim that Pacquiao stepped in to acquire and rebrand one of the locations. Some employees allegedly left their jobs after not receiving payment, adding more concerns about how the business operations were being handled. Now, several groups, including the IRS, business partners, and investors, may be seeking answers at the same time. For someone who built his reputation on wealth and financial success, these reports raise serious questions and could put that image under pressure.
I boxed everybody. I boxed everybody. And it's so crazy. Like, I had a lot of great days. I had a lot of bad days in the gym. But I tell them I never have bad paydays.
Dimitri Salita told me a story that one time a big heavyweight, a known heavyweight, challenged you. You told Leonard to go get your bag and you dropped him with the body shot.
In a boxing gym, it don't count. You can have good days, you can have bad days. You know, a lot of times guys do good in the gym. You know, they be happy. They feel like if you done good with Floyd Mayweather in the gym, oh, I want a world title, Well, you got to really look at this now. Slow down. You go home to an apartment. You know, I go home to a palace. There's a difference.
Now, Floyd,
you know, when you say your name, when they say these fighters' name, they say thousands and millions. When you say Money Mayweather, you say billions.
The silence from Mayweather and his legal team has only added to the uncertainty, as there are several issues involved and none of them appear straightforward. Whether this matter is settled privately or develops into a larger legal and financial dispute, it is clear that this could become one of the most serious challenges Mayweather has faced outside the boxing ring.
That money to the IRS, how much does he owe?
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to pay.
Neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this. He makes so much money. There's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right. I've given you $25 million.
Yeah, he's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always pays in cash.
He has $15 million worth of cars.
Congrats.
Just as the situation around Floyd begins to look more complicated, Timothy Bradley offers a different perspective. Instead of assuming the worst, Bradley suggests that things may be unfolding exactly as Floyd planned. He is not blindly defending him, but looking at it from a fighter's point of view. According to Bradley, those advance payments can create leverage when structured properly. He hints that if Floyd secured money up front and arranged things strategically, then changing the event from a professional fight to an exhibition may not be a problem at all. It could simply be part of the plan.
I don't know if Mayweather did that, but you can. You can put a non-refundable attachment on this and be like, all right, hey, I need an advancement for training. I need $3-4 million or whatever for training expenses. And if they agree to say yeah, and he put in a contract that is non-refundable, it's free money.
And honestly, that sounds like the most Floyd move possible. While many people see confusion, Bradley believes Floyd may already be thinking several steps ahead, managing obligations, easing financial pressure, and adjusting the deal to match his current reality as a 50-year-old fighter who is not looking to take unnecessary risks. However, Bradley also points out an important issue. If Floyd originally signed for a professional fight, then that agreement still matters. Changing the terms later could bring legal or financial consequences.
It's basically free money. So we know, Mayweather was, it's been reported, I should say, allegedly, that, he's been, a little upside down on some of his taxes and some of his properties. And he needed to come back and fight and take care of that. Well, he got some cheese from that advancement.
So, now there is a clear tension between Floyd, the businessman, and Floyd, the fighter. Bradley suggests that Floyd may be making calculated business moves, while the people around him still expect him to follow through as a fighter. That difference is where things can become complicated. Bradley even hints that some of Floyd's financial concerns may have already been addressed through advance payments, which changes the story from financial pressure to strategic planning. Still, the outside pressure remains. The IRS, contracts, and business partners are all paying close attention. The question now is not only what Floyd wants to do, but whether he can align everything around him with that plan. And given Floyd's track record, many would not completely rule it out.
Know that money he received, I'm pretty, man, damn it, I don't know for sure, but damn it, I'm probably about, I know I'm 85, 90%, I'm telling you, because I don't think he'll be doing this. This is business. So he's just saying, I understand it was a real fight, but now I want to change it. I want to change it now. I got my advancement. Now I want to change it.
While Bradley looks at the situation from a business perspective, Shane Mosley brings a completely different viewpoint focused on the fight itself. His opinion carries weight because he has shared the ring with both fighters. Mosley does not make a bold prediction. Instead, he carefully points out that Floyd may not be the same physically as he once was, possibly a little slower and easier to hit. That naturally makes people wonder if Pacquiao has an opportunity. But Mosley also notes that Pacquiao could be dealing with his own challenges, including training and preparation concerns. Suddenly, the fight becomes less about who is better and more about who has aged better and remains in stronger condition. Mosley also revisits their contrasting styles, reminding everyone why this matchup has always been so difficult to predict.
Now, Floyd's not the same Floyd that he was back in the day. So, you know, maybe he's a little bit older and he's not moving as much. And you know that when you get a little bit older, sometimes you don't have the same foot movements like that, and you're able to get hit with certain shots. So maybe Manny has a chance to get in there and do some stuff. But Manny also has some, seem like some complications with, I don't know if he had some kind of stroke or something in the sparring and stuff like that. I thought I seen. So, I mean, there's stuff going on with him too as well. So, yeah, you know, we will see.